Alright guys, Kazoo71 here. Someone asked me to do a video on the top dinos to tame early game. So let me just do this real quick. This is a simple thing to do. I have videos on how to tame these guys if you're interested. But let's talk about these certain dinos. This is what I would recommend you tame early game. First and most importantly, right off the bat, is the Dilos. The Dilophosauruses. Now, these guys are really easy to tame. You can bowl them. And you can knock them out with a club. You can also knock them out with a slingshot. You can knock them out with trank arrows when you get to that. They don't require a saddle. And all you're going to use these guys for is to follow you. You want them to follow you around and attack stuff and kill things. It's just a protection thing. You can get a whole pack of these, put them on aggressive or attack my target. You put them on passive, they won't fight anything, but that's what you want to do. You want to get these early games. These are one of the quickest things you can tame. Just find them one at a time. Don't try to tame them in a pack of 3. They're usually one running around by itself. Bowl it, knock it out, right? Next on the list would be the Parasaurs. The Parasaurs are a really early game. You can get a saddle at level 9. There's a Tech Parasaurs and there's a regular Parasaur. So these guys are rideable. And you can get this saddle really early. The saddle is really cheap to make. They can take a pretty good amount of weight. Let's take a look at one of them. As you can see, the weight's not too bad, and they have an okay amount of health, and they've got pretty good stamina. They can run for a long time. You can outrun the Dilos. You can outrun some other stuff. Unfortunately, can't outrun raptors, but you can get in the water with them. They're pretty quick. All right. So that's these guys. You can also harvest berries with them. And you can attack some things a little bit with them. You'll be able to kill smaller things, but very good at harvesting berries early game. And you can get these guys really quick. You can also tame them really easy. You can bowl them and knock them out with same thing, a club, a slingshot, trank arrows once you get to that part. The next one would be the Triceratops. Now this guy is a must-have for me early game. I always want to get this guy. The levels at level 16. Again, a really easy saddle to make, level 16. And these guys will harvest berries a lot better than the Parasaur. And they have a pretty good attack. So they got a pretty good amount of weight on them. They're super slow. That's the only problem with them. You can run with them pretty quick, but they're slow. These guys cannot be bowled. You're going to need to make a trap for them. Or use the method that I show in my video on trapping these guys in the trees. If you get 2 trees together, they can't run through trees. I don't know what it is, but these little trees will stop them. And then the fourth one will be the Pteranodon. Now the Pteranodon saddle isn't learned till level 38, so this one's going to be a little further along. But this is going to be your first flyer I would recommend. It's not super hard to tame. The only thing you need to worry about a Pteranodon is the torpidity goes down really, really quick. So once you tame these guys, once you get these guys knocked out, you're going to need to narc them a lot. So get some narcotics, get some narco berries, dump them in their butt. You can tame them with regular meat. So if you got the Dilos, use the Dilos to harvest some meat. You don't need prime meat. You can use regular meat. Just make sure you got a lot of narco berries. So if you tame these guys in order, by the time you get to that one, these guys will get you meat. These guys will get you berries. This one will get you berries. You could skip this one if you needed to. But this one is going to need the meat, and it's going to need a lot of narco berries to tame. Right? You can bowl this guy, and you can knock it out with the club. You can knock it out with the slingshot. You can knock it out with the trank arrows. By the time you get to this one, I would recommend using a trank arrow because it ain't going to take that many trank arrows to knock it out. And you don't need a super high level one. You just need to be able to get in the air. But that's it, guys. That's my top dinos I would tame early game. If you guys like the video, please like and subscribe. You got any other questions or any videos you'd like me to make, please let me know. But just a quick video on what I would recommend, and that's these guys right here. Start with the Dilo. Go to the Parasaur. You can skip the Trike and then go to the Pteranodon. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.